Okay, I'm getting a lot of questions about Child Swap. So, with Child Swap, Universal has a wonderful program that allows you to bring your child into the attraction, go through the queue, and really immerse themselves into the queue, but not have to ride the ride because some of the rides can be very scary for younger children or they're not old enough. But it gives them the opportunity to kind of see it, and eventually, one day when they want to ride it, they'll be really excited to finally make it to the end of the queue, which will be a big accomplishment for them. Now, with the queue, you are going to walk through. Sometimes you can ask, hey, when is Child Swap? They're very nice about that. I always get kind of confused and mummy of when I'm doing it because sometimes I have to go under a rope or somebody has to let me into an area to take an elevator. So just ask questions. Don't be afraid to ask and be like, where's the Child Swap? Do I tell you now? Do I tell you later? But for the majority, it's pretty clear when the Child Swap is. So for Velocicoaster, for instance, you go through the whole queue. As soon as you get to the lockers, Child Swap room is to the left. One person, one adult, and the child or children will go into that area, and then the other adult or other adults will go to the lockers, put their stuff in, and go ride the ride. When that one person comes back, they take the spot of the person that's watching the child, and then they get to go ride the ride. That is mostly on all the rides there. The only one that you're really not going through the queue that I can remember is Hulk. So right outside, out front, you're going to talk to the team member. The team member is going to give you a little receipt looking thing that's pretty much showing that you're doing Child Swap, has, the date and everything like that on that. And you're going to go sit somewhere. You can sit at the exit where that person's gonna come out. I don't. I go and take my daughter on a ride during that time while we're waiting. We do the Storm Force Accelerator, which is so much fun. That's probably why she loves for us to ride the Hulk the most, because she wants to ride that on repeat. It's really cute. And then when that person comes out, they come and get you, and you take your little receipt, your Child Swap receipt, and you go to the back side of the attraction. And on the back side where they exit, you will show them that, and they will take you up an elevator to skip the line. So you don't go through the queue. If you wanted to, I'm sure they'd be okay with that. Obviously, you would just go in as regular, but hope that helps everybody.